Hi, I'm Louisa from Treasurie. Today I'm going to teach you how to crochet a granny stitch Christmas stocking. If you can double crochet, you can make this stocking. All you need is some worsted weight yarn and a 5.5mm hook. Now let's start our Christmas stocking at the toe. We have 4 rounds here of double crochet crocheted in the round. So start with a slip knot and chain 4. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3 and 4. We're now going to join it into a ring. So insert into the first stitch and do a slip stitch, which is this yarn over, and then you'll pull it through both of those loops. We have a little ring. Now we don't want a hole in the middle, so when you do the double crochet in this first round, I want you to double crochet over that tail, because then we can pull it tight. If you're experienced, feel free to use the magic ring, but I'm showing you an easy beginner method. So chain 3, yarn over and pull through, 1, 2 and 3. That's going to count as your first double crochet. And double crochet is yarn over, insert right into the middle, and remember we're going over that tail. Yarn over, pull through, 3 on the loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and yarn over, pull through 2. So we need 13 double crochet in total, so that's 1 and 2. Nine, and I'm still crocheting over that tail. And 13. We're now going to pull that tail, and that will close the ring. See how tight that is now? Very similar to using a magic ring, but easier. Okay, we need to close the round. Slip stitch into the 3rd chain. And that's round 1. We're now up to round 2 here. And we're going to do 2 double crochet into each stitch. So chain 3, that's our first double crochet, and double crochet into the base of that chain. We now need to double crochet 2 times into each stitch, which means we will have 26 stitches in total. There we go, 26 stitches. Do a quick count before you close the round, because you'll need the stitch count correct to make the right size. And close it by slip stitch into the 3rd chain, and that's the end of round 2. Round 3 now, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to skip to the next stitch and do 2 double crochet into that. And now we're going to alternate all the way around, 1 double crochet, and in the next step 2 double crochet. So continue with alternating until you come to the end. Here we go, 3rd round complete. You should have 39 stitches, so do a quick count and make sure you do. And join it up. And that's our 3rd row. For our 4th row, which is our last toe row, we're just going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch. So with no increases this time, so just chain 3 and double crochet into the next. Okay, so you want to just double crochet all the way around, 1 stitch in each stitch below. Here's our 4th row complete. Join it up, and you'll see that it's starting to cup up a little bit. Just make sure that you have the right side facing out before you continue. So that's it facing out. So we continue now with the granny stitches. Chain 3. And do 2 double crochet into the base of that chain. Now going to skip 2, 1, 2 and 3 double crochet into the next stitch. This acrylic is so squeaky, I don't know if you can hear it on the mic. If you can, sorry if it's annoying. Okay, there we go. We have a cluster there, and you're going to continue all the way along. Skip 2, cluster, skip 2, cluster, and join it into the third chain when you finish. Here's our first cluster row finished. We're going to join it by inserting and doing a slip stitch into the third chain on that starting chain. Ready for the second cluster row. Chain 3, and we're going to do 2 double crochet into that gap below. So the chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. So that's still a cluster of 3. And we're going to skip across to the next gap and do 3 double crochet in that gap. And all you need to do is go the whole way around and then join it into the third chain. Here we go, we have 13 rows of clusters and we're going to shape the heel now, so working out this way. The heel is all double crochets, not clusters, just simple double crochet. So we're going to chain 3 to bring it up to height. That's our turning chain, and now double crochet into the top of the stitch. Next stitch. Okay, so the chain 3 counts as the first double crochet. We're going to double crochet 24 stitches, which means we'll be going into the top of 8 clusters. Okay, that's 24, and you'll have 5 clusters free along the front. Now we're actually going to turn, so we're going that way, turn, chain 3, and double crochet into the next stitch, and all the way along. So we're going to do 7 double crochet rows in total, so that's our first one, and we're just starting the second. So 7 in total, and then we'll come back and finish the heel. So here we go, 7 rows of double crochet for our heel. Now we're going to join the heel, so I want you to turn it the wrong way out. And we're just going to fold. See, it's looking like a slipper now. Fold so we have the back of the heel nice and even, and we're going to slip stitch the ends of the heel together. So insert your hook, yarn over and pull through the 2 loops, and just do that the whole way along. So you'll be putting your hook under the 2 loops. So slip stitch, one stitch each, and all the way to the bottom. You can do it with a yarn needle if you prefer, but I just think using the crochet hook with the slip stitches is nice and easy. No switching over. Okay, we're getting to the end, and you don't want a hole in the heel there, so just go all the way to the end and do an extra one if you need to. And we're going to fasten off, snip, and pull that through. We can weave that in later. And now turn the heel to the right way and the bottom of the slipper. Looking good. We're now going to continue up the ankle part. So take your yarn, make a slip knot, and we're just going to join it to the back of the heel. So where you have the join, insert, put the slip knot on the hook and pull it through. Whoops. Okay, pull that through and chain 1. We're now going to do 39 single crochet stitches all the way around. It's important that you do have 39, so that way we have 13 clusters again going up the ankle. Make sure it's even, so you'll get to 20 stitches roughly in the middle and then around the other side. Once you have your 39 stitches, slip stitch to join. We're now going to continue with granny clusters, so chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the base, and double crochet again for our first cluster, skip 2 and 3 double crochet. And now just continue the whole way around, skip 2, cluster, and then when you get to the end you will join it into the 3rd stitch with a slip stitch. Here I am with 13 clusters, and we're going to join it at the heel with a slip stitch. Chain 3, 2 double crochet into the gap. So all this is probably familiar, it's just the same as our toe. and 3 double crochet in the next gap. So just continue doing the clusters all the way up until you have 14 rows, and then we'll switch to the cuff. Okay, good fun. We're up to the cuff. The cuff is going to be double crochet stitches, so chain 3 counts as our first double crochet, and 1 double crochet into the top of each stitch. So there'll be 39 stitches all the way around. There's our double crochet row complete, and I've joined it up with our slip stitch just like we normally do. It's up to you whether you want to change colours or have it all one colour. But for this one, I think I'm going to have a cream coloured cuff. So if you're changing yarn, just snip and fasten off, and then I'll go grab my new colour. Here we are, we have our top finish with the extra 4 rows, and that can just fold over. It's a little cuff. We're going to finish our stocking with some pom-poms. So the pom-poms are really quite easy, don't be intimidated by them. Okay, we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So far easy. Just going to zoom in a little bit, or a lot. There we go, you can see that nice and clearly. We've got our 6 chains, and we're going to go into the 3rd chain, so right in the middle. Yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull through. You have 3 on your loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, and we're going to go back in again. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. You have 4. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now we've got 3 on our hook. Going to go in again. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. We have 5 on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, and we're going to do 1 more. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, and pull through 2. So now we've got 5 on the hook, and we're going to complete it yarn over and through all 5. So do you see I did it all into the 1 chain? So you do have a little bit of a gap there, but we'll squish that closed. 1 chain to close it. And that's actually your pom-pom. So you're going to fold it in half and do a slip stitch into that same 3rd stitch. So slip stitch, yarn over, and just pull it through the both loops. So just, you can squeeze that, or do that at the ends easier. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 2 down the bottom here, 1, 2, and do a single crochet into that 3rd. And there we have it. That is your first pom-pom. So you just squish it into a little ball, and you're going to do that all the way around. So shall I do the next one with you? Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And we're going to yarn over, insert into the 3rd chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, back in, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and we need to keep going because we need 5 loops. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, we're up to 4. Last one. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 2, and we finally have the 5 we need. So yarn over, pull through all 5, do a chain to close that up, and we're going to fold our pom-pom in half and do a slip stitch into the bottom of that chain, and chain 3. Skip 2 and single crochet. So there we go, we've got 2 little pom-poms. Just create pom-poms all the way around, and you can just slip stitch to join at the end. I'll come back and show you. And here we go, here's our finished pom-poms. They look cute, right? And just fold it over, and there's your lovely finished stocking. Thanks for watching this stocking tutorial. I just want to show you the one that I made in cream. I really like that one too. Nice and natural. And I'll see you next time.